What's it like to go bikepacking here in the UK during the winter? Let's go find out. Weekend, time once again for a bikepacking adventure, and it's a real bikepacking adventure this weekend, a proper one. What do you mean by that? There's an overnight stay in it. We're getting out this weekend with a tent and the mountain bike, lots of winter clothing as well to keep me warm. I'll show you that tomorrow morning because I will be arriving, as you can imagine, after dark. Also, what's happening today is I'm registering it as a Audax DIY. It's a 200-kilometre distance, which I'm going to get points for. If you want to find out a little bit more about what is Audax, if that word's completely alien to you, check out this link in the top right-hand corner of the screen after you finish watching this one, of course. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Richard. I'm an ultra cyclist and bikepacker based in eastern England in the wonderful county of Lincolnshire. Yes, pancake flat at the moment, but today's ride I'm going to be riding mostly in the Lincolnshire Wolds. And as I often say on the channel, Lincolnshire is not flat, at least not all of it. Anyway, let's get off the asphalt, get around the house, go to plough up some fields, shall we? So let's throw that route up on screen. Here we are, the beautiful county of Lincolnshire. And right in the middle of that green bit is the Lincolnshire Wolds. We're spending a lot of the day in there. A few muddy fields, yes. Gravel trails, no. Any woodlands? Not really. Few far between. Certainly not in today's ride anyway. And then there's a few NCNs as well, and good cycleways to look forward to. Got the Spa Trail, in Horncastle, Woodall Spa to look forward to. The Water Railway, we're going through the city of Lincoln. We're even going to do a cheeky climb up Michael Gate, the top 100 UK road climb. I say road, it's cobbles. Big warmers coming off. Really pleasant today. I think it's about, last time I checked it was 9 degrees, so can't complain. The weather is lovely now. I could take my arm warmers off as well. Just have to stop and wrap them around something, so I've just left them as they are for now. It's a lovely spring day. in winter. And for once, it's actually the weekend when this spring light weather has arrived, you know. Not stuck in the office at work, looking out the window. So I've just gone through Legbourne Woods, heading out along an old, very old disused railway line, which I'm thinking probably ran to Alford. This comes out at a Buddy Field though. And we'll go up over the walls the second time this morning. Went up over the walls earlier, just the other side of Louth. Just for no particular reason, could have straight down the other side again. It was, I wasted a lot of time doing that, but fantastic view up there. So, in my mind, that was worth it. Right, it's getting a bit muddy, so I better put that camera away. So I've done 50k, first 50k, taking me just over 3 hours. And if that sounds slow, yes it is. But it's within time limit. And it's not all going to be slogging through fields and things. This first 50k was always going to be the most difficultest. There's plenty of flat in the second and third, a couple of hills, city centre, well one of those is city centre, it's the Microgate climb. And before that, I'm going to be following the Lincoln East bypass, which is a dedicated cycle path following, well, the Lincoln East bypass, and it's doing the whole stretch of it, and a lot of it's uphill, so there's that to do as well. I do that straight coming off the Lincoln Railway. It's all well connected, traffic free, so yeah. And then as I come back into the Lincolnshire Walls towards the end of the ride, really is towards the end of the ride, like that's 20k, long draggy climb, mainly a couple of long draggy climbs, nothing too steep. But before the campsite, the woods, about a k, there's a church at Goulsby. I'll be able to go in there and grab some water. Anyway, that's all to come. In the meantime though, it's slow fields and things. Beautiful. And I'm loving my arms being out. It is hard work. But I am loving it. I don't see the soul. A little more trails I'm looking at. See, sometimes I go public footpath, but it's worth going down. Because literally it's just countryside and it's a path, isn't it? So you can get a bite down there. It's not too bad. There's nobody out here. Anyway, got a nice downhill to look forward to. Got some long sections of off-road before I get to JJ's Cafe, which is, well, it's less than 10 miles away now, but it's going to be a long 10 miles. I just remembered actually, after Hagworthington and the cafe, I do go back into the Wolds briefly as well for a short little loop. I put it into bulk bid up to 200. So yeah, cafe doesn't instantly mean no more climbing. Do you know any so-called bridle ways like this? What a mess. Absolutely wrecked. I'm just following a path into Bag Enderby. Yes, I did say Bag Enderby. Believe it or not, there was actually a place called Bag End as well. Funnily enough. It's a off-road trail. Not going on that today. Never been that way, to be honest. So I don't know what it's like. It's going better than that though. What a mess. Just put my shoes back on after leaving JJ's. Had breakfast. Small breakfast. Black coffee. Like a rocky road cake. It wasn't a rocky road, but it looked like it. So I'm all full again now. It has just gone 12:30. It's time wise a little bit behind, I think, but should flatten out, like I said earlier, so should get a bit easy from now on. Beautiful weather. It has literally been months since I felt any warmth, being able to take my arms out. As you can see, I put them back on again. I have to get out the calf. But yeah, legs are out. Dreaming of summer days. I was reminiscing about the Great British Escapade earlier on, and how this year I've signed up for something else, 600 Audax. So the funny thing is, I kind of committed to it because when the last time the Audax ran 9 counties, I didn't do it because I'd already done 600 in Wales that year. So sort of unfinished business, I guess. I just want to get it ticked off, and I'm sure North and South Downs will be still there next year. So I'm just coming off the walls for a little while, less lumpy stuff, to a little village that I call Sausage Thorpe. I can't pinpoint it on the map though. It's somewhere near Partney, and that's Sausage Thorpe. It might be to tell for the wobbly footage. This is kind of the only mount I've got today is the hand mount. I already carry enough stuff as it is, so I wanted to go light on camera equipment. And the reason why I'm just running out of space is the season 3 sleeping bag that I don't normally carry. I usually have a season 1. It leaves a bit more space for things. That's why I'm wearing a bum bag today, a bum bag, because I wanted a bigger stove with me and just running out of room. I think as soon as it gets to late March, early April, I'm gonna, unlike previous years, I'm gonna get into Bivvying a lot sooner in the calendar year, because I do love it. Hopefully, the weather's gonna play ball and things like that. The worst thing is being caught out of the way while you're Bivvying. Although, as long as I don't piss it down, it's not the end of the world. So we're not far from Old Bolingbroke, and one of the final hills for a long time, which is Kirkby Hill. I did actually have a video not too long ago when I visited the ruins at Old Bolingbroke Castle. I'll stick a link in the top right hand corner of the screen if you want to go watch that. I ain't got time to go out of my way today to visit. Just need to keep on chugging along. Been very slow up to this point. 17 kilometre average. Now, just as I leave Spilsby, I haven't really spoken about hills in terms of numbers, and I think it's about 1,300, maybe less, metres of climbing. So it's not super hilly. If I was on a road bike, 13 climbs. I've done 8. Well, I've done 7. I think I'm on the 8th now. And if you look at the profile where that blue dot is, you see half the ride is in the hills, and I'm getting towards the end. So yeah, so once you get to the halfway point, it should get easier. So I mentioned much earlier this morning about this being an Audax ride, doing an Audax distance. So all that means there's also a time limit involved. For those who don't know, I've got 13 and a half hours to complete the distance. And it was roughly 20 past 7 this morning that I left, which means I've got to about, near enough 9 o'clock to get this done. Which suits me perfectly because it's a long ride on a mountain bike, and I'm expecting to arrive after dark. I'm planning to arrive after dark. I don't want to get there too early. The sun sets about 5:30 still, so there's no point getting to camp 5:30. I can't show you right now, but you'll see later on in the video. I've got a head torch as well. It's a pretty good one. I've often leave it on there all day, but it's another thing to slow you down. So I've just bagged it away, and that'll come out a little bit later on. Head torch or helmet light is really good for setting up. It's kind of it's got two uses. One for helping you set up, you know, see what you're doing, and also finding a spot if you don't know where you're going as well. To peer into all those woodlands and hedges and ditches, or wherever you're contemplating sleeping. It's a lifesaver. I don't know if you can tell, but that's where I'm going. Little single track through a field. Got that little sliver through there. That's going to be fun, and that's going to take us down to the flatlands of the Lincolnshire Fens. Except I'm not going to be going all the way down there. I'm going to head over that way. I think the castle is over there, or Bolingbroke Castle. Yes, I'm on the Spa Trail, aka the Viking Trail. Pushing it for time. You know, I've been banging on about on this ride. I thought I was going to have loads of time today, but everything's been against me. I'm not going to have time to relax. At least I know roughly where I'm stopping and things. And Lincoln, got a McDonald's stop planned, and then Bardney, and then I nip into the co-op. That leaves me with not far to go after that. Lincoln Waterway, here I am. I say a big shout to Wend, I think it's Wend and Dave. Just along the Lincoln Waterway. Viewers of the channel. Just occasionally happen that I bump into somebody who goes, oh, Richard. It always feels good when it does. River Witham. Tell you what, that looks completely different to this time last year, when it was just completely flooded. Anyway, back to this ride. We've got 84k to go. I'm going to try and average 20k an hour on the flat. It's the time to, you know, catch up somewhat on the flat. Not too much dawdling. Eat as I go, drink as I go. Next stop will be, like I said earlier, I'm going to probably stop taking a few photos outside the castle at the top of Michaelgate. Then it's on to Macdonald's, Macky's, which means I might not get anything from camp, maybe just snacks. But I'm gonna have bought some sachets for coffee, well, chocolate, and do some porridge in the morning. You never know, I might buy some tinned meat, or I may just buy some snacks like packs of crisps, that kind of thing. About food. Done well for food though today. I did that JJ stop, JJ's Cafe, and I've just stopped at another JJ's Garage, the other side of Woodhall Spa. I grabbed a sandwich and a Starbucks double espresso, which I've not had before, so I just needed a bit of a bolt of energy. So yeah, about to join the winter route. More my pain. Just to go down the Lincoln Waterway, 7.8 to go. Oh, and the wind is just tiring me out. It's just relentless. And I don't think it's going to be much better going down the bypass as well. So it's just gone 4:15. So I could probably say I've just started the golden hour. Ooh, that's a sad looking tree. So I might try put shabby cream on it. Will it work? Bloody well, going to find out. I mean, I nearly brought some lube with me and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm carrying so much stuff as it is. Leave it at home. So I did, and of course now I need it. Behind East Midlands Ambulance Service Building. Rather fast descent I'm not capable of. Beautiful. Whew. As I say, I don't know how much you can see, but it still look quite light on the camera. It's dark now though. I see behind me magnificent Lincoln Cathedral and the Magna Carta pub down there, and a car stalling over there, castle just there. Just gone up Michaelgate climb. It wasn't too bad actually. The mountain bike gearing saved me really, considering how much shit I'm carrying. Now apologies, I know you can't see anything, but I got 46k to go, 2 hours and about 15 minutes, it's going to be very tight. I went to McDonald's in Lincoln, it took absolutely ages that I really wish I didn't bother, so yeah, I haven't got time for a shop to get snacks or anything. Oh, it's better, you can see the lights, can't you? You can watch that. So where am I going? I'm making my way along the river with them again. What's coming up? Cherry Willingham, I think. And Fiskerton, Bardney, going to Bardney. 46k. Beautiful tailwind though, which is definitely going to help me. It's not going to help on the hills, but luckily there isn't too many of them. Right, anyway, better concentrate. Try and keep that pace up as much as I can. Make a lot of breathing noises when I'm setting up. We're buying a new tent soon. One of the pegs is knackered. You can see that there. It's going to be in the middle, but it's meant to sit right in the middle, but it's moved now. I've got the company of deers all around. Every now and again I keep seeing white beady eyes. Masking tape on there, you can see it's on there. I'll be able to put it in situ, but there we go. It's not too big a problem.
Good morning, folks. Croaky voice. Ooh. Took me ages to get to sleep. Let's check these out. I had not easy to get sleep. It was really cold. And then just changed the setup a little bit. The arm warmers on. And what else to do? Put my arm warmers on and just wrap myself tight around the top of my sleeping bag, and I was okay. But yeah, very cold. So it's just gone 7 o'clock. I originally set my alarm for 6:30, but because of lack of sleep, I just hit it a couple of times. So yeah, I need to get away quickly today. Well, quickish, anyway. So I'm going to have some porridge now. Cup of coffee. Very spacious. Here's me. And there's all the room next to me. All my stuff, which I must now pack away. I think the idea is I should get back about maybe to 10:30. I might just check the forecast again to see what the weather's doing, but it's meant to get very windy and possibly rain, so I want to try and avoid that if I possibly can. So yeah, the wind is arriving about now, and the rain is arriving. What's that, sir? Can't really see very well. Between 12 and 1 o'clock. So I do have a few hours to get going, and then it's just raining all the way through till tomorrow morning. You know what I could have done with a snood around here as well? Just didn't think I needed that as well. I thought I'd be fine. Right. What I tend to do in the morning is go for a bit of a walk, get warmed up. It's so cold. Yes, this jacket didn't, well, it kept me warm, but didn't knock down to the temperature. Oh, last night when I threw the arm warmers on, it just solved it. And then like I said, I hit myself right deep into the sleeping bag, and it was fine. But up to that point, it was a bit touch and go. Don't like the cold. Don't like the cold. The tip I'd like to share with you for all-round bikepacking, and just wild camping in general, I guess, and that is mobile phones. So before I started the journey yesterday, I stuck the phone in airplane mode. Me personally, I don't need to always be contactable 24/7, so I drop into airplane mode, and whenever I stop somewhere, just drop, see if I've got any messages and that kind of thing. So I've gone from 100% to 73%, and obviously it's a day later, so it's surprising. It behaves like an old Nokia 8410 or whatever. The battery life just lasts so much longer. Probably get out 4 days out of this if I just use airplane mode all the time. Anyway, while I've been talking away, packing stuff away as much as I can, the water looks like it's boiled now, so shall lift that off if I possibly can, using 2 hands. There we go. Little tip for you as well. If you're in a woodland, you always find little twigs around. So what you can do, one there, tight fit, and I can't reach. Twigs just aren't quite. There we go, like that, and then you can just slap your cap on to put it out. As soon as I step out of this vestibule and start walking around, it just gets so much colder. Could have done with something like raisins. just going to go straight under those, well, straight on top of the handlebars. So she's just about done, except I packed one thing away. It's always one thing, well not always, but often, that I wanted to put in the back, and can't be asked to bother with anymore. And it's these right shoes. So what I'm going to do, I'll do what we do with the gloves and just strap it right underneath there. It'll be fine, he says. Right, the sun up and about and get moving. Let's see how far I can get before I need a poo. I didn't bring any waterproofs with me, so I need to definitely ensure, you know, get home before it starts chucking it down. Like I said before, I brought enough stuff already with me. So it's definitely cold as today. Full finger gloves on, and yeah, this jacket actually does a really good job while I'm cycling to keep me warm. It doesn't keep the wind out if you're thinking about buying one, so you will have to wear a gilet, which I am underneath. So right now I'm just heading up Manor Hill, and then I'm just going to follow Bluestone Heath, take great towels, turn off great towels, and just follow the road all the way to Walnewton, I think it goes to. Pretty sure it does. Or through East Ravendale that way. I do have the option of going straight across at Manor Hill towards Louth, but I'd rather take the more scenic route. Got time for either route, so yeah. Just slowly creeping my way up here. Bit of change of plan and route. That's the advantage of having a free route, you just can do it one, can't you? So I'm not going to go toes, I'll go down the main road, Waltonley Wold, and then join the road into Walnewton that way. I'm starting to see rain clouds surrounding me, and the road here is already wet, so yeah, it's a little bit more forgiving that way. I don't know if you can tell at all, but yeah, no time for dilly-dallying. Fancy not bringing a rain jacket, just no way to put it. I brought all the essentials and probably a few luxury items. I hadn't needed, like these gloves, but then again I've needed them this morning because it's been cold. I can't find the other mitten. I'm probably going to find it in the tent on the next adventure, because I'm sure I took it out, both out in the tent, and couldn't find it again. Anyway, let's keep on moving. Ended up choosing a third path home. When I spoke to you last, I was coming up to the end of the Bluestone Heath Road with the top road, and I got there and started going towards Welton, and it was a really strong side wind. In the end I thought it was wise just to keep riding the side wind, just get off the wards, and I've gone to Louth. So right now I'm on the flats, and if you're between Louth and Cliffhawks, familiar with this area, you know it's great when the wind's behind you. Well, 45 minutes to go. I'm going to leave the video here. It's probably been a long one. Thought I'd celebrate with a bit extra long video. We've been the first bikepacking adventure of 2025. And it's been a good one. Not been perfect. It was a bit cold overnight. But you know, when you're testing out gear, you just don't always know what to expect. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out another one on the channel. I'm going to put a suggestion at the end of this video. Comment down below, give the video a like,
And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. And let's end the video with this well cut hedge on the left hand side here. See you later, bye.